Hi, Caleb. All right, I was just going through your writing here, and I think we can all agree that minimalism is definitely an asset in any design project. So, not overdoing the work, keeping things simple is definitely a wonderful formula for success in any graphic design project. So I'm looking at the ad, and it looks like you're a little bit on the fence about the text, and I agree, I am too. And I'm going to describe some things I think are going to make really perfect sense to you, and we will take it from there. Okay, where did you go? Where did you go? What the heck just happened? Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right over to the ad. I've got this in the window. I've got it sized in the window so we can just jump right in. Okay, so the main thing I'm seeing with the ad is that it's in really, there's a lot of intercompositional competition going on here. Okay, and the reason, what I'm saying here is that you've got several items that are saying, hey, look at me, hey, look at me, hey, look at me, instead of one item saying, hey, I go first, then the next item saying, hey, look at me second, and then third, and then so on down the line. So let me show you what I mean. So you've got this really big address area. This is every bit as big as the logo, and it's got this color background. So this area is drawing enough emphasis to say, hey, look at me. Then you've got the color logo up here going, no, look at me. Then you've got this really large type here, and this really super large text over here. They're both going, no, look over here, look at me. Then you have this configuration going, no, I'm down here, you got to look at me. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of competition going on in this particular ad. And we can clean that up quite nicely, quite easily actually. So recommendations. The configuration I would recommend is this. Okay, so we reduce the heck out of this. Okay, this masked image. It's cumbersome, but it is a requirement in the ad. So we reduce that, and we place it right over here in the left-hand corner. Then in the lower right-hand corner, we place the logo. All right. Then in the top, you span the contact information across the top of the ad, and you can take a look at a example of that in the course announcements area where all of those examples are. So take a look at that. That leaves you with this whole area right here it's going to be wide open, and we can use that. What I would do there then at that point is just establish a headline, need a little R&R question mark, then go straight to a headline. You got it, comma, at Amethyst Bay Resort and Spa, or something like that, right? Then come down. So the headline should be the biggest. That's a good size right there. The subhead should be smaller because that's an indication that the subhead is a subservient role to the headline. The headline is dominant. Therefore, the viewer is going to know to look at the headline first, then the subhead first. That's based on emphasis, which is based on scale. Okay. Then you come down here, and instead of putting this really super heavy black box of text, let's just reduce the size of that, Arial bold regular for body copy, and let's just put a paragraph of informational text right here. Okay, so again, in summary, the composition goes like this. Okay, you get rid of that, okay, get rid of these boxes. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the logo, watch my cursor, lower right-hand corner for the logo, take the masked image, lower left-hand corner, reduce it. All right, address, span across the top of the composition. That leaves you with headline, subhead, paragraph of informational body copy, and then we can get rid of this this over 440 is this coupon thing right here, or starburst, or whatever we want to call that. And then you're going to watch this thing come together. I promise you. And remember, and you don't want an intercompositional competition going on. You want to really be very clear about where you want the viewer to look first, second, third, and that's all based on emphasis in typography. In this particular case, it's all based on scale to create emphasis, to reinforce hierarchy. Okay, all right. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But I'd like to see those changes reflected in your final ad. All right, great. Thank you very much.